Hello Capricorns, and welcome to my channel. This is Awakened Healings with Jess. Those of you who are new, welcome. Thank you for stopping by. I'm so glad because what I do is healing energy messages for you. This is a mid-month check-in, so this will be covering the middle of the month to the end of the month. Also, those of you who are subscribers of my channel, thank you so much. I really do appreciate your support. And thank you for stopping by again. So I have some new cards that I'd like to share with you, and I'm going to change things up a little bit. And I really hope that the month of April is going well for all of you. So this is a general healing energy report. It's general, so not everything may resonate with you. Just take what does and leave what doesn't. Don't try and force the storyline. This is for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Also check your Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs as well. Cross watchers, welcome. I love having everybody here. All right, let's get started. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to ask you all to join me in creating some sacred space. I'm going to use the Tibetan singing bowl. I'm going to ring it twice, and in between the two chimes, I'm going to ask you all to join me in a nice cleansing inhale and exhale, okay? All right, let's get started. Yeah, lovely. All right. I love the chimes and how it just has a grounding effect and a calming effect, and it just, creates the right attitude, for what's about to come. Okay, so I'm going to start off with some oracle cards. This is going to be the theme for what you all are working on right now. And many of us have started new cycles, okay? Lots of up-leveling. We've ended major cycles, some of them karmic, some of them ancestral karma. Creation came in reversed. But with all that, it's all in divine timing, and we are supposed to up-level, and we are supposed to examine our relationships. And it may require that we release people. This is extremes reversed. Can feel very intense. We had the Aries new moon on Friday, and that for me personally was very intense. This is acceptance, reverse. So I'm seeing, since these are reversals, I feel like there is some inner conflict with the changes that are going on in your lives. Maybe some hesitancy. Yeah, there's definitely uncertainty, some hesitancies, and maybe this is coming from a place of fear, or maybe just a place of denial, of not wanting to accept what's going on, okay? So let me pull, I need a crystal. I'm going to pull from the Osho Zen Tarot deck, okay? I like to do a 5-card spread, and this will let us know what we're dealing with for the mid-month, okay? But right now, energetically, suppression. Interesting. Energetically, we are in between 2 full moons in Libra. We had a full moon on the 20th of March, experiencing. And that was at 0 degrees. And the second one is next week, compromise, at 29 degrees. And Libra energy is all about relationships. Oh my God. Okay, stress. Guidance. Okay, bottom of the deck. Ooh. Past lives. Okay, this makes total sense. It came in reverse, and I see what's happening. Okay. So like I was saying, is the Libra full moons are all about relationships. We had one in March. We have one again next week in April. It's very rare that we have two full moons in the same sign. Usually it's in the next sign that comes up. But this time around, it's happening like this, and we have been gifted by the universe with a full lunar cycle to examine who's in our lives. This can be friends, family, romantic partners, business partners, so forth. And because we're ending big cycles, old chapters. Some of those personalities cannot come with us in our next chapter, in our next cycle. So with the Libra energy, it's all about creating balance. It's all about people. It's all about relationships. And this literally is sort of a who gets to make the cut type situation come next week. So yeah, that's going to happen on the 19th of April. And some of you are dealing with karma, past karma, and releasing. There's resistance to this because it came up reversed, okay? But, you know, the more you resist, the harder and more challenging this process is going to be, okay? But it's necessary. It's necessary to release the karma, because what this is that it's a karmic lesson. And sometimes people are brought into our lives for a reason and a season. It's to teach us things. It's to help us grow. It's to help us up level. And when we have learned that lesson, it's time to separate. It's time to disconnect and, you know, have a conscious uncoupling and send them on their way with love and healing light and energy. And you're being called to accept this. Okay, this is coming out in your theme, but it's hard. There's resistance to this. And I think with all that, some of you may be feeling suppressed. This is the center of the deck. This is the first card that came out for you. This is the Ten of Fire. Could be the Ten of Wands in the regular tarot deck. But this is about suppression. Feeling constricted, feeling burdened, feeling closed in, tied up. But a 10 card, the 10 represents completion. This is endings. Okay, so this energy won't last much longer, because when you take the 10 and reduce it, it reduces to a 1, which is a beginning. Okay, so this is about endings and the beginning. But you must allow it to flow. You must allow it to process and to work itself through your lives. Next is experiencing. This is the Three of Fire, Three of Wands. So this is, in this card, this is about you being present right now. Not worrying about the past and not worrying about the future. It's about just literally enjoying what's in front of you right now. Being appreciative of what is in your life. Who's in your life. What career opportunities are there. And this can be as literal as going outside and appreciating the beautiful blossoms, the spring air. I mean, really, it's about being ultimately present and appreciating life and just sincere gratitude for where you are right now and for what you have in your life and what you've accomplished so far in your life, okay? Some of you have a decision to make with the compromise card. I'm seeing this a lot. I think I've been going in order, so Capricorns, you all are the 10th reading I've done. I want to say about 60 to 70%, the compromise card has definitely come out in the other signs. Many people are dealing with big decisions. And this is about you being able to find the middle ground and understanding that you may not be totally victorious in a decision. But I always caution everyone with this. If it's something that you can let go, and if it will bring you peace, just to say, you know what, screw it, I'm have it your way. You win this battle. Doesn't mean you win the war. You win this battle, fine. Because that may actually give you peace of mind. You can move on and be done with whatever this is. But if it's something where you're being asked to compromise your integrity, your moral compass, or your character, nope, do not do that. It is not worth it. It is not worth it to sacrifice who you are. Stay true to yourself. Stay firmly rooted in your truth and your authenticity, and you will never be wrong. Even if it upsets the other party, that's okay. You will never be wrong, because right now you're dealing with ending karmic cycles, and I feel like this is going deep enough to where you can be ending ancestral karma. Okay? So whatever this is, it's a big deal. Okay? It's a major decision. And I feel like it has you feeling tied up in knots about this. Okay? You're definitely stressed out because that's the next card for you. Okay? Crowning the deck is guidance. The guidance is coming in reversed, so you're resisting. Okay? You're blocking this. And I feel like what's going on energetically to complement the suppression card is you have the extremes. So you're very emotional right now. Things are very, very fiery is what I'm seeing. A lot of fire energy. Lots of fire. And in this image, it looks like a very hot, sultry night. Even the moon looks like it's on fire. It almost looks like the sun here in this card. But this is about extremes. You're not dealing with it very well, Capricorn, because it's reversed. Okay? So I think what's happening is because you're so stressed out, you're in a place right here in your head, and you're not in a place from your heart. You're not coming from a place from your heart, and you're blocking your intuitive guidance that's trying to come through. Remember, this came up reversed, okay? But I want to show it to you upright. Your spirit guides and angels are all around you, Capricorn. Your prayers are being heard. You're being supported. You have to just have faith and trust, okay? Have faith and trust in the divine, because all of this that's happening is in divine timing, and it's for your highest good and for the highest good of others, for those that are in this situation with you. Okay, so what I'm going to do next is I'm going to pull some clarifier cards. This is the Untamed Truth Oracle deck. I'm also going to do a 5-card spread. Holy cow. Okay, cards want to talk. Wheel of Fortune. This is the Rhoda card. Rhoda in this deck is synonymous with the Wheel of Fortune in the regular tarot deck. So that means a new cycle is starting, but since it's reversed, there's resistance. You have the power to manifest anything that you want in your lives, Capricorn. This came up upright. Okay? Trust your intuition and trust your guidance. Okay? Remember, if the guidance card came up in the tarot, this is confirming that you are in your power. Passion. Follow your passion. Tap into your creative energy. Tap into what makes you happy, because this energy is what's going to get you through all this that you're dealing with, okay? It's going to help ease the transition with the turn of the wheel, because the wheel is turning, whether you like it or not. And with that, you know, you don't know who is going to remain with you in your lives. That's something that you're being worked out. That's still being worked out. You're being asked to maintain your faith. Maintain your faith and stay grounded during this time period, because there's a lot of action here. Okay? And I'm seeing a lot of inner conflict because of all the reversals. So I feel like maybe your faith is waning. I feel like maybe you're losing motivation. You're losing trust. And I feel like you could be going down, that your energy is decreasing. It's becoming more lower vibrational, and that's not a good thing. We want to help elevate you and keep your energy high. Okay? One more card for Capricorn, please. Yeah, endurance. Absolutely. This is coming in for you to remain strong. Have faith and remain strong. Endure this process. You can do it, Capricorn. It's challenging, but you have to tap into this energy, because this is what's going to carry you through to the new cycle. This is what you're going to be bringing into your new cycle, okay? Many of you are starting new projects. Many of you are moving, maybe starting new careers, searching for a new relationship, searching for a new way of being, searching for your new truth. And you can all do it because you are in your manifestation power right now, okay? anything you want, you can call into your life, and that you can bring this into the new cycle. Just don't resist and don't lose the faith. Bottom of the deck, security. Everything is fine with you. Family, home, finances, all good. You're secure, you're taken care of, you're being provided for, and you're providing for others. Okay? Perhaps this energy here has you feeling like maybe things aren't so secure, aren't so stable, but have faith. It is. Okay? It's just chaotic right now because this is a big release of past lives. This is karmic energy. Okay? This is a big release. So I do get where you may be feeling off. So next up is I'm going to pull 3 cards from the Shamanic Oracle deck. And this hopefully should give you the guidance and advice to help round out this reading. I really love the Shamanic Oracle cards because it's just chock full of sage advice, sage wisdom, and it's usually exactly what you need to hear. The council. Absolutely. You are being divinely guided. This is all about tapping into your spirit guides and asking for help. Okay? I'm glad that it came in upright for you. Oh boy. Sorry for the disturbance. You have the spiral, the sacrifice, and then this is Mother Earth, Pachamama. Okay? Bottom of the deck is the child. So this is about going into your inner spirit and tapping into your inner child energy. That will help with the transition, because what it does is it helps when you approach life with a childlike curiosity. It makes life fun. It's all about like a sense of adventure, and it's rediscovering what motivates you and what you used to like as a child, you know? It's a type of innocence that many of us have lost as we have evolved through adulthood. So that's the bottom of the deck for you. You have 4 cards, so we're going to go through them. And I always like to read from the book just because there's so much symbology here, and I want to make sure that you're getting the message that you need to receive clearly. All right, so first up is Council. The Council are luminous beings who hold the collective wisdom of humanity. They are the ones before whom you will do your life review when you cross into the world of spirit. Know that their wisdom is available to you at all times when you live in a state of yes, in an unconditional relationship with life. They remind you of your place around a sacred fire which has been reserved for you since the beginning of time. You will claim it when you own your inner wisdom. So the message for you is, listen with your inner senses. The handwriting is already on the wall. So look about you and you will discern its meaning. Do not wait for further signs. Embark on the journey to love deeply, forgive sincerely, and dare greatly. Take the leap without requiring life to assure you of success. Okay, I love that for you all. I think that's exactly what you all needed to hear. Seriously, I think that's the message and the reassurance that you needed to help you get through this wheel of fortune. Okay, and then we have the spiral. Okay, so the spiral is about cycles, and it's about releasing old energy and releasing the past. This came up upright for you. So to renew yourself, you must shed your old skin. You have already done this, so do not keep scraping away at the old, but welcome the soft new skin that is starting to grow. Break the habit of working on your faults all the time and let nature take its course. Know that a new skin feels vulnerable and scary at times. Trust the medicine of the spiral as it guides your journey of renewal. Yeah, absolutely. I can see that. I can see why there's resistance. It's just because it's new. Everything is new for you. It's a new way of being. It's a new energy, and it's just different. And if you're not someone who deals with change you know, favorably, this can be somewhat of a challenging time and a stressful time. So you have the sacrifice. The sacrifice asks that you offer to Spirit that which is most precious to you. Your offering will be sanctified and returned tenfold. You will be elevated to the altar at which you have been praying and meet the divine at the table with the heavenly feast. You are a welcome guest in this banquet. Your heart is the only worthy offering you can bring. Life has been generous with you in so many ways. See? And it came up in the oracle with security. Everything is in balance. Everything is taken care of. This is all about abundance, okay? Your hearth and home are taken care of. You're making money. Bills are paid. Family's being provided for. You have a roof over your head, food on the table. All is well, okay? So I'm glad that that came in for you, just to kind of help give you sort of that extra reassurance in this tumultuous time period. And then Pachamama, she is the Earth Mother. This is the ultimate Earth energy. If I can find her description for you, her message. So she came in upright. You are a child of the earth. Now is the time to eat right, love right, and be joyous regardless of the circumstances you may find yourself in. Be grateful for your life, your body, and all that nourishes you. Pachamama invites you to relish each breath, embrace your joy and your pain equally, and discover love through both. Let Pachamama know how much you appreciate all her blessings with an act of service, such as planting a tree, helping save an endangered species, or protecting the ocean. So this is about earth energy and just really grounding yourself in that. And then just paying homage to Mother Earth and taking care of Earth. In shamanism, we really value the earth, and the earth provides for us. And without the earth's gifts, we wouldn't be here. So this is sort of a nice reminder to take care of our environment. So our environment will take care of you. Okay, so up next, I'm going to pull from the Pure Love Oracle deck. And this is just messages between the twin flames and soulmates. I generally pull 2 cards for the masculine and the feminine. Sometimes more pop out. But we'll go ahead and see what happens, okay? It's taking a little while, but they'll start talking. But like I said, right now, it's definitely a time for, oh, here we go. Definitely a time for relationships, examining, you know, who's here for your best interest and who's not. And you have the past life card. So a lot of you may be ending old karmic cycles or just karmic relationships. You know, those of you who recently came out of union. It's all about learning the lessons, you know. As long as you learn the karmic lesson, the idea is to not have to repeat that in your new cycle. So if you choose to go back into union with a karmic soulmate, make sure both of you have learned the lessons. If not, it's going to be the same thing all over again. And you're going to spend another cycle relearning something that you should have learned in the first place. So there may be instances where you want to work it out, but it's always advisable to ask yourself, is that in your highest good? And is there someone better for you out there? So I leave it up to you all to decide on that. Follow your heart, follow your intuition, and you will never be steered astray. Okay, we got 3 for the feminine. Okay, so masculine would like to share to his feminine. We need to wait for better conditions, and I'm hoping we can work it out. Okay. Feminine would like to say that she is open to love right now. I wish I could hug you right now. And you are in my dreams at night. Okay. So there is definitely For those of you that this is applying to, there's definitely a break, a disconnect. You are not in union with your twin or soulmate. There's lots of love here. Lots of love. Feminine is open and she's open to love. So I don't know how long you all have been out of union. But I get the sense that it's been at least a few months. She misses you, masculine. You're in her dreams, and she's sending you lots of love in the 5D. I don't know if you all are in communication. There's definitely a break. Masculine wants to work it out, but he needs better conditions. Okay? And I think what's going to happen here, Capricorn, is that once we're out of Aries season, which is next week, and once we have the full moon, which is also next week, I think that's when the conditions will definitely change in your favor, because on the 20th starts Taurus season. So that's earth energy, and Cappies, you all are earth signs. So I think the energy will certainly resonate with you, and then the energy of the full moon will be supportive of relationships. So if this is something that is worth fixing, worth saving, and the energy feels good to you all, go for it. The lines of communication are definitely open. Mercury is direct and Mars is in Gemini, and both those govern communication. So I do feel that your message will come out clearly as it needs to. And I do feel that the listening party will be receptive to receiving your messages and hearing your point of view. Also, I always like to remind everybody that's all about, not just sharing what you have to say or being right or wrong, but it's also being a great listener. Allowing the other person an opportunity to speak their piece, especially when you're dealing with conflict, because you may be called out on your actions and your behavior, and you have to be willing to at least hear it, hold it, and leave it on the table, and then work through it, as you need to. Okay? So, I'm going to leave that there for you all. I do feel that, lots of good things are on the horizon for you. Get through this wheel of change, because the wheel of fortune is here. Cappies, you are in your manifestation power right now, and you are being asked to follow your passions. Tap into your passions, because that's what's going to get you through this time period. You're being asked to remain strong, but to have faith, okay? So trust it, okay? It's going to bring about great changes for you. I see a lot of good things on the horizon. I feel that May is going to be a great month. Remember, all is well. You are safe and secure. Okay? You are safe and secure. So it's just the energy right now, okay? It has some of us kind of rattled and frenzied and, may have us feeling unsettled, but don't worry. Maintain your childlike spirit. Oh my gosh. Be true to your heart. Yes. Trust your intuition. Follow what feels right. Vulnerability. That's exactly what the spiral card was talking about shedding your old skin, and they have the new skin that feels really soft and sensitive and vulnerable. Yeah, I get it. I get why this frenzied energy. You're feeling vulnerable, and it has you feeling unsettled. Okay, Capricorns, that's all I have for you right now. That was your mid-month reading for April. I sincerely hope that you enjoyed what came through for you. I hope that you found it useful and healing and inspiring, and hopefully you attained clarity for whatever it is that you're working on. Thank you to all my subscribers. I really appreciate you returning and your continued support. Thank you to all my new viewers and cross-watchers. Please feel free to share, like, and subscribe to my channel. Remember to click the bell so that way you can get notified when I release new content. I'm always releasing content on Sunday nights, and that is for the weekly healing energy reports. So check in for those reports as well. There could be some nuggets of information that will help get you through the remainders of the weeks, and you know, you may find additional advice and clarification there. Check out your previous video for the beginning of April. You may that may clarify a few things. You may see where there's overlap or the continuation of the story. But please comment below. I really want to get to know all of you, and I really want to understand what it is that you're working on and how the messages are resonating with you, okay? So lots of love and light to all of you, Capricorn. I'll see you in the month of May, and good luck. All right, take care. Bye-bye.